Yes, I think there's a problem with the UTRGV parking because you have to get there like an hour or two before your class actually starts, and I feel like that really affects students who work or have other obligations.
Yeah, I think there's definitely an issue regarding parking here on campus, mainly because I see a lot of people struggling in the mornings, especially, or a lot of people that get here super early just to find a spot, whereas people who can't find a spot will either skip class or just park somewhere way off campus just to get to school.
So I really think that there is a parking issue at UTRGV, but I don't think it has to do with the amount of spaces in the parking lot. I think it has to do with the census of the classes.
There is a parking issue on campus just because there's like a huge amount of students that park outside of campus that have to walk to campus and to their classes and waste time. And also I think it's just like there's just too many, there's not enough parking spaces for kids, I think, for students to park in.
I definitely believe that there is a parking issue here on campus. I believe after the hour of 8 o'clock a.m. there's zone 2 is completely full. So they're overselling, parking permits for parking that isn't there.
Two ways I think it could be solved is either building a parking garage near campus or building a parking lot, not necessarily right next to campus, but a few blocks down, and then having a shuttle transport students over.
I think this issue can be fixed if they build parking garages, honestly, because we need them. There's no way that we can fit all of the, I don't know how many students currently attend here, but there's no way that you can currently fit all of them in just the tiny little parking spaces that we currently have.
I would fix this problem by probably allocating money to build more parking areas, like parking garages also.
I think the way to solve this issue would be to take into account the census of the classes and the amount of classes that are going on at the time and the amount of parking spaces that there are available.
I believe that a parking garage is the best alternative simply because, well, obviously, it allows students more parking. Like I said, after the hours of 8 a.m., all zone 2 is filled up. So having that we have two pretty big zone 2 parking lots, I believe that we can accommodate 3 or 4 story parking garage there to get more parking for our students.
So it would help me personally because I do work, so I'm always in a hurry to get to school, and that's a safety issue for me, one. And then having to park far away just adds another burden for me, and then fighting for a parking spot, it makes me late to class, so yes.
A parking garage would fix my situation because obviously it'd be more spaces for me to go and park, and I wouldn't have to park at freaking Walmart and take 15 minutes to walk to class.
I think the garage would definitely help me because I walk to school. I mean, obviously, you can assume it's because I can't find parking here, so I'd just rather opt to walk than, spend 20 minutes trying to find a space.
So personally, it would help me to get to class on time because it usually takes me 20 to even sometimes 30 minutes to find parking. So since I live half an hour away from the university, I have to leave almost a full hour before I have to go to school, which means I can't have a job before school. I can't do anything because I have to go early to get parking.
It would definitely help me out a lot simply because I wouldn't have to get to school at 6 a.m. like I currently do just to find a good parking spot, and I have to hustle around and park 2 blocks away in the zone 1 parking lot, when I'm paying for zone 2 parking.